Hi and welcome to another episode of Silver Screen Show. We are back and we have managed to get the screen to work this time. We've put our logo up.
Best £5 I've ever spent. It's pretty nice.
How are you, Abu?
I'm doing good. I mean, I woke up like a couple hours ago when I just found it in.
Oh,
Apart from that, I'm more professional as usual. So.
There's no professionalism. Okay, so we're going to kick it off straight away. We're going to concentrate a bit more on Netflix. There's been a lot of hype around a couple of films. So we're going to kick it off with Bird Box, directed by Susanne Bier, who did The Night Manager for Amazon Prime, and a couple of other films that I haven't heard of. The cast includes Sandra Bullock, Trevante, Rhodes, John Malkovich, Machine Gun Kelly, random, Tom Hollander, and my favourite B.D. Wong.
It's forever young B.D. Wong.
Yeah, forever young.
He looks the same from Jurassic Park 1.
I know, it's been over 20 years and he just hasn't aged a day. So the sort of general premise is there are creatures that invade and they make you kill yourself, apparently.
Pretty straightforward.
It sounds scary, it's not. Let's not get into the review just yet. So we're
that kind of sets the bar.
Yeah. So we're following Sandra Bullock and she's pregnant and she's with her sister, and then all of these bad things start happening, and it's like any other sort of disaster movie, I guess. Something starts happening, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of explosions and violence, and then you start gradually understanding what's happening. And so
film the speaks.
Yeah, so I'm going to pass it over to Abu and say, what are your pros?
Pros, okay. Well, to be honest, man, I'll be honest, the memes are amazing.
The memes are spot on.
Sadly, that's the only thing that really went for the film, because the memes are so out there, it kind of made me want to watch it.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I was like, okay, cool. So that was there. So,
yeah, they were getting political as well. It was like, oh, Theresa May negotiating Brexit.
Right. Yeah, you got really, I mean, the marketing team did amazing on that side of things.
Yes.
But positives, I mean, I only got a few, but I love the concept. The concept's great, that, you know, there are something out there and you can't look at it. You have to, it's like a quiet place.
Yeah, so it's kind of following on from that. So a lot of people were saying like the whole hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil.
Which is a good principle. Like, you know, sight is so important to you. So how do you live without sight? You know, it's a really good issue to look at. But the film doesn't really execute that point very well. It just feels a bit inconsistent how it does it, and there's never really any tension. Unlike The Quiet Place, which was really well done.
Yeah,
that was amazingly shot, and that he had a tension and drama. This just fell flat. And I suppose Malkovich and Bullock were great. I guess that's all the budget went to. Hiring those two on board. Yeah. But those two characters are by far the best.
Yeah, I like John Malkovich. I like having what we were saying earlier, woke. you need to have an intelligent character, because there's someone who comes into the house and he's like, we don't know him. He needs to leave. We don't. He could just be running in and killing us. And then there's a twist with like all the crazy people in it as well. It's like, you can't go crazy if you're already crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. There wasn't any kind of tension, and even when they were outside and they were that bit with the car, which I thought was it could have been a really good scene. Yeah. But it was a bit of a cop out.
I think the problem with the car scene is they set up a point where these things are physical. They're literal physical entities. They can like jump on cars and shake you up. But then later on, they can't even go through windows or doors. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Like literally, I mean, there's a whole part they're locked in the house, and like, can't these things just break in? Yeah. Because clearly they established that these things can jump in your car and like
shake everything. Yeah. But then like later on, they're going down the river, and it's like, oh, it's a strong breeze.
I know. So it's really inconsistent. I'm like, I don't mind them not showing the monsters. It kind of builds a bit of tension. Like, what is it out there?
Yeah.
Because some movies really reveal you right at the beginning, kind of lose your
like
mystery.
Lights Out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The first scene you see it. So I enjoyed that part, but the rest, but because of the fact they didn't really do anything, there's no consistent rules to it. So I'm like, are these guys physical? Are they not? Why can't they come through windows? Why? Like, are they? Is it just one of them? Is it like a whole army of them?
They can't break through a layer of newspaper.
Exactly. Right? If it's newspaper, that's enough to stop them. And it's just like that.
So we were talking about pros.
Yeah.
And we got sidetracked.
Yeah. The cons.
Yeah. I would say I do have one pro for it. It is an easy watch. Like, if you're just kind of sat with nothing to do in the evening.
It's 2 and a bit hours. It really isn't an easy watch. I kind of stop halfway through to go and like look out a window.
You're not going to turn on Netflix with like 20 minutes of time. So I thought it was alright for me to just kind of sit back and just chill and watch it. And I didn't hate it. I didn't not enjoy it, but there are a lot.
I think the fact it was so widely put out there, like it's the most scariest film in the world, and it's been the most watched film ever on Netflix.
It was not scary. It was
I
funny.
know, it was dull. So I'm like usually I watch a film even on Netflix all the way through, but this one I thought I'm gonna stop.
The scene with where BD Wong, where he's watching the cameras, when he went over, I was like, oh, and I just kind of laughed.
That brings me to another point. Like they established that these things can travel through like videos, but then they come off a wall. I'm like, please establish some sort of plot. But who cares? They made their memes.
Yeah. I mean, the main con is definitely it is The Happening 2.0.
It is. But at least The Happening had Marky Mark being Marky Mark. You know? What? No. At least he had that, going for it. But this was just, to be honest, I just felt a bit bored.
Is there anything worse than plants killing people?
The wind.
The wind.
The wind.
The wind. And it's the wind in this again.
It's the wind in this.
Oh god.
And one other thing I just didn't like is when she tried to say, I'm not going to name my kids because that gives me an emotional attachment. So it just goes a boy and girl. I'm like, that's such lazy. Even if you didn't like, even if you wanted to, train your kids in survival, at least give them a name.
Yeah, I'm gonna why have a kid in the first place if you're like, I don't want to be emotionally attached to it? Because even before everything started going to hell, she was like, I don't know, it's a child. I'm like, you're 8 months pregnant, man.
Yeah, and she was really like hating being called a mother for no reason. Like, why are you so upset? Like, tell me why you're so bitter.
Don't get pregnant.
You're so salty, but there's no reason why. And one brief other thing, like you mentioned, the flashbacks. The fact they start off in the future kind of kills what happens in the house because you kind of know, you're like, oh, okay, I know what's gonna happen now.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of why you did that.
You're like, well, now I'm not interested in any of the characters.
Exactly.
Because why am I going to get emotionally attached to them? Like her and her kids.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
so a short review, 3 words, 4 words.
3 words. There's a kid here, so I can't really swear, so I'll just say it's a dull box.
a dull box.
I was going to be worse, but I'll just call it a dull box.
Yeah, he likes getting his puns in.
And then his nephew's back there, so obviously I can't swear, so PG.
Yeah, we're keeping it PG today. Hello.
I'll edit that out, don't worry.
I would say watch as a last resort.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to hurt. It's
not going to hurt you.
Exactly, it's on Netflix. It's
it's got Sandra Bullock and John Malkovich. John Malkovich is pretty funny.
Yeah. And it gets into the memes, so if you want to feel involved in current society, watch it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was the only reason I did watch it, because I saw the memes coming out, and I saw, I was flicking through Insta and Twitter and everything, and I'm like, maybe I should watch this. Okay, so...